Hello, this is my new Xray XB4 2020. I made already an overview of the setup of this car, but as I said, it was not the final setup. So now I can show you the final setup. It's an electronic setup which I will use for the races. So here is it, and I'm now a little bit proud of my wiring. Normally, if you see my cars, maybe you know it, I do not take care very much of have a nice wiring, and here I did take care, so it looks quite good, I think. Especially here, the wirings to the LiPo, they go below this small bridge under the drivetrain, and the plus wire goes directly into the port here, and is going around the main gear and the receiver. And the minus wire makes this loop, because it should not go directly into the minus port, because then it is too close to the main gear. Furthermore, the wire of the servo is shortened and goes directly into the receiver. The wires of the on-off switch and the fan go down below at the motor here, and they are covered with this heat protection sleeve. But now let's see what I use for my XB4. So the battery is an Intellect 6000 mAh high voltage battery, although I will run this with the normal voltage of 8.4 volts, because this is the highest voltage which is allowed in the races. The receiver is the Sanwa RX481 receiver without antenna, which is very useful. So I do not have an antenna here in the car, and it is more cleaned. The servo is a very cheap JX servo. I bought it from Banggood. It's around $20. And the servo horn, which I think looks really awesome with this black and gold, it's also from Banggood, and it's only $3.50, I think, and it really fits perfectly here in this car. The servo has more than 10 kilos and a speed of 0.1 seconds at 6 voltage, so it has very usable values, and it fits really perfect in this four-wheel drive class to a very good price I think. So I put the links in the video descriptions if you are interested in not spending too much money for servo, etc. The fan here comes also from Banggood. Normally these fans cost around 20 bucks here in Germany, but this is 10 bucks, and it's, I think, very important to use an aluminum fan in an off-road car, because the car flexes a lot and there are many impacts to this car, and this means there are also many impacts to the fan. And these normal plastic fans flex then, and actually they break very easy. But this aluminium housing does not flex, and so the fan does not break anymore. It's really useful. And one point here, this fan bracket is awesome. This is normally fan holder from a touring car, the Xray T4, and it's made from T-Works, I think. I put also a link of this in the video description, and it fits here perfectly with this fan, because normally here is a nut, like here, which holds the plastic sidewall to the main aluminium chassis. But I use this part here to hold the fan, and it works perfectly. Going through the motor, this is a new Hobbywing V10G3 5.5 turn motor. I expected a little bit more out of this motor. It does not have this extreme punch which you expect from a 5.5 turn motor, but it's very smooth. So this is advantage together with the Hobbywing ESC, which are also awesome. This motor is really smooth, but I miss a little bit this extreme punch. Maybe you understand what I mean. But I think you can push this motor with the ESC and the boost and the punch mode to gain more power. I will increase the punch mode the next time and the boost, so maybe I get this extra punch from the speedo at least to the motor. I use pinion 20 teeth, which works good, works fine in the or at the small track at the Megadrome. Outdoor I will go then with a 24 teeth pinion. A good thing of the motor is that it stays very cold. So seems that it is made to be pushed, at least some kind of artificial, I would say, with the ESC, because it does not become very hot. So we will see. Going through the ESC is a quite old Hobbywing V2.1 120 ampere ESC. Actually, I haven't bought this. I won this in a tombola some years ago, but it is still working, and it works very well with this configuration. And I cannot set up a lot of things with this ESC. I can set up the boost and the punch mode, but this should be enough. Of course, I can set up braking, etc., and drag brake, but I do not use this kind of setups. I reduce the braking power on my radio, so it offers all that I need. Short look at the tires. I use Schumacher Fusion tires at the front with glue on the sidewall, that it's not too aggressive and that I do not have traction rolling, and the Cactus tires at the rear. This is the carpet setup for the local track at the Megadrome. So thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, just leave a like, and if you haven't already subscribe to my channel. Many new stuff will come for this car, especially the races in the next time. So stay tuned and see and hear you later. Bye bye.